समाधान कार्यक्रम का लक्ष्य यही है कि आपका जीवन खुशियों से, शांति से, आनंद से परिपूर्ण होता चले और हमें हमेशा समाधान की ओर ले चलते हैं। आप जानते हैं आदरणीय भ्राता राजयोगी सूर्य जी।
अपनी खुशी को कायम रखना ये भी बहुत बड़ी बुद्धिमत्ता है। एक सरल स्वभाव का एक प्रैक्टिकल स्वरूप है ये कि हम बहुत खुश हैं।
जानिए अपने सभी प्रश्नों के उत्तर तथा उनका समाधान ब्रह्माकुमार राजयोगी सूरज भाई द्वारा हमारे कार्यक्रम समाधान पर हर रोज सुबह 8:30 बजे और रात 7:45 पर पीस ऑफ माइंड चैनल पर।
नमस्कार, you're watching Soul Connections in Awakening with Brahmakumaris. Sister Shivani is with us. Welcome, sister.
Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much for so many things and so many episodes and so many things I discussed with you. And we've learned a lot from you in the past more than 20-25 episodes. Today morning, sister, I was just thinking about small things like choti baatein, trivial things, which matter a lot in relationships. And, well, I'll just read a paragraph before I say something. I read a beautiful line here. It says, conflict, which I was talking about small things which create a lot of conflict. Conflict today is more interpersonal than international.
True.
More internal than external. Whatever the truth about the scale and quantity of conflict, one condition remains the same. It always takes two to tango. There are always two parties, two people involved in an unhappy exchange of energy at some level. Life on earth currently appears to be ravaged by conflict. So many people now seem to perceive themselves to be perpetually engaged in a struggle with someone or something. They are quick to engage with anything or anyone that seem to be in their way to such an extent that many go looking for something or someone to be in their way.
Very true.
They love conflict.
Or maybe you say get used to it.
Adrenaline, as you said.
Yes, absolutely. It's like once you're used to a certain kind of an addiction and the mind and the body has got used to it, you're kind of looking for someone with whom you can get entangled. And often we see around us, and often we can see ourselves doing it, that we seem to get entangled in very, very trivial matters. You can't even call it a matter sometimes. You can't even call it an issue. And even when we sit back by ourselves after that, we'll say, what was the need? There was hardly anything. You know, it was an unnecessary thing that I reacted. But at that time, something took the mind to get entangled into it. So, but it's very, very true.
Yeah, sometimes, most of the times, the third person says, aren't you both speaking the same things? Then why are you fighting?
Very true.
She means the same thing, he means the same thing, and finally it's such a small thing.
Yeah, and very often the third person, like you said, the detached observer, can see that there is no conflict.
Yeah.
What is the argument about? And even if there is something, the detached observer can see that it's such a trivial matter. And look at the energy that is getting exchanged over an issue which has no magnitude at all. So yes, this is something. And then we could take it as, say, natural. And we say this is normal, this happens. But then these little issues are creating those blocks. And then when not cleared and not stopped creating, finally creates a bigger emotional blockage.
But it's a very, very, very old belief, and I don't like when people say, these are the things in every household, it happens in every home, in every relationship. Things are like this, life is like this. And they accept these things.
As natural.
No, they accept these things, but not the other person.
Very true. Yeah, it's easier to accept that conflict is natural
Than
the other person's perspective.
yes.
Because of a very deep belief system that one person is right. And the truth is always two people will be different. So the truth and the belief system are not matching. Suppose we're two people, always will have two different opinions.
Okay.
But instead of accepting this fact that two people will always have a different opinion, we added a belief system to it that out of the two, one is right. Let's say, I would say, this is a nice place to sit and shoot. And you say, no, I don't think it's very good. So it's a different opinion.
Well, I say we'll shoot one episode from here, the other one from
No,
where I
that's
like.
okay. But the important part is that two people can have a different opinion.
Many times they have.
Many times.
Yeah, everybody sees the whole world in a different way.
In
no?
a different way.
Yeah.
So that means different people will have a different opinion.
Yeah, even for a flower.
Yeah. It'll
You
have a
see the-
different opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So starting from what to wear, what to eat, how the house should be decorated, to bigger decisions like marriage and career, on all these issues, small issues to the big issues in life, people are going to have different opinions. But why is there a conflict? Because everyone thought
That he was right.
that one of this has to be right.
No,
And
but
so we
usually
tend
they
to
think
get
I am right.
entangled. Yeah, usually no.
Like it
Not
just starts-
usually. Any two souls have different thinking pattern, have different belief systems, and therefore always a different opinion on even the same issue. And that's absolutely natural. This is natural. And we need to respect this, that it's always going to be like this. Imagine a day when two people or four people in a family have to get up in the morning thinking, being and behaving the same way.
So I see 5 Suresh Oberois in my house. Wherever I go, I see the same mirror, same person speaking, same voice, same style.
How would life be?
Or maybe a movie or a theater where everybody is acting in the same style.
How would life be?
Boring.
Boring. So let's accept this and let's appreciate this, that the beauty is in each of us being different.
Individual.
Yeah, unique.
Unique is the
A
right word.
different pattern of thinking. That's the beauty. The script of this drama is so beautiful because everyone's lines are different. How would your drama be if everyone's dialogues are the same?
Very bad.
If
Very boring.
everyone's acting style is the same, it's very boring. So we need to appreciate the beauty of relationships, and that is that everybody is different. But with this belief system that I am right and you should change to what I think is right, I'm actually entangling with the beauty of the drama. Imagine on a stage, let's look at a stage, the theater that you do. If there are 5 actors on this stage, the beauty is 5 different actors, different personalities, different way of thinking, different roles, different acting style, different script, creates a drama. Now one actor thinks, I'm the best, and why isn't everybody like me? And then starts the process that you, the actor, is trying to make the remaining 4 actors at home just like you.
Imagine my staff speaking the same way.
Yeah, thinking
my
the
wife,
same
my
way
children,
first.
and thinking.
Yeah.
Where do we go? We'll go mad.
It's just that it'll be very boring. So let's appreciate this and then accept this, that this is how it will always be. Then there's no conflict. But where is the conflict? That it's always going to be different, but out of that different, only one will be right, and I am the one who's that right. Then the energy turns to conflict. And then it starts from small issues, and because that energy blockage takes place in small issues, then when there are bigger issues to address, there's just no harmony in the discussion. And then it's more of an argument rather than a dialogue between 2 people, because the blockages took place in little issues. So if we can just flow with each other It's basically a flow of actors on the stage, one playing their part and the other one just flowing in. Very,
What
very
beautiful
comfortably.
timing, no?
Yeah.
Like you dance.
Absolutely. You know, when you see a drama, you see a comedy, you see action, whatever, the first thing that comes to mind is what perfect timing. And timing means the two actors were just so much in harmony with each other. But that harmony was because they were just flowing in and complementing each other rather than
That's a
trying to
beautiful
change
word.
each other.
Complementing each
Yeah.
other. That should be done in real life.
Real life.
I asked my guru, I asked her so many things. I said, I'm not able to tolerate my family, my staff, this, that. And, you know, she told me one beautiful line, which I remembered. She said, the crow says, kaa kaa. The dog says, bhav bhav. The cat says, meow meow. I said, I don't know what she just used to speak, you know, in one or two lines. I just said, I don't know what she means. Then I realized that she meant to say that when I tolerate and accept a crow, a dog, and a cat, they're all behaving in their way, you know, their own style, characteristics. Why can't I do that with different human beings? When I don't go to a crow and say, why don't you speak like sing like a nightingale?
Actually, we just need to take care of one thing. When we are in that interplay with other people, let's remove this belief system that one is right, one is wrong, and just substitute it with the truth that we are just different. Never even let that vocabulary come here. Which one is right, which one is wrong. It's just that me and you are different. And it's easy to accept difference, but it's very difficult to accept wrong. Because if I understand that you are wrong, then I take it as my responsibility to correct the wrong. Like you said, you're used to doing things fast, but then you would expect that everyone around you does it with the same speed, understanding and clarity like you. And do you think that's ever going to happen? And yet at the same time, there could be someone who could do it much faster than you.
Then I'll say, do it slow, go slow, go slow, go slow. What's the hurry, man?
So,
It happens to my drivers.
like it is
One goes very slow and one goes very fast.
right. So like it is difficult to accept. How come this person is going faster than me? Why? If fast is good, then I should be able to go as fast as him. But I think even that fast is too fast.
Yeah.
And this slow is too slow. So who's perfect?
Me. I didn't understand what you said about the wrong earlier, just now.
See, you work at a particular speed. Let's say 20. 20 at the speed of working. Someone else is here at the speed of 10. And someone here at the speed of 40. 40, 20, 10. Which one is right?
I will feel I am right, no?
Which is not the truth. The one at 10 is going to feel 10 is right. The one at 40 thinks nothing better than 40. But you at 20 say 20 is right because you say this is too fast and this is too slow. So actually, all three are just different. So if I create this thought, this is my speed and this person is different, it's easy to accept. But if I say this is the right speed and this speed is wrong, then I'm not able to accept. So there's not wrong and right in any two souls. It's just different patterns of thinking, speaking, behaving. Respect will naturally flow.
Yeah, the other day I was talking to my golf teacher. I said, why can't I have the swing, a perfect swing? What is a perfect swing? He says he saw somebody walking past. He said, what do you think about that man walking? I said, what do you mean? He says he's got his own style of walking. The other boy has got his style of walking. Everybody's walking in their own style. So you have your style of swing. Don't try to copy. You're right.
True.
As it is.
So no copying, no comparing, no controlling, no criticizing.
Understanding.
Understanding.
This is called understanding, no?
Accepting. When all these drop, the only thing that will be left is understanding. Understanding you and me are different. And there's a very common line that we say is that our ways of working are different. We just can't get along with each other. I just can't work with this person. I just can't get along with this person. And while we're saying this, we're trying to say that person is not right.
Oh, they say we are poles apart.
Yeah. So let me just say to myself, I'm just not being able to accept this person. So the responsibility comes to me. Let me work on myself. How am I going to start accepting this person? Because if I do not accept, then there is conflict. And these small conflicts can give rise to bigger conflicts. Now, like you said very beautifully, it takes two to tango. Which means if there is conflict, I'm also responsible.
Okay, we're two of us.
Two of us. So if there is a conflict between you and me, both are responsible or one is responsible?
Both.
Both are responsible. Now sometimes I could see that everything that I'm doing is right. And everyone in the world is also telling me that my way of working is right. But yet there is a conflict. And at such times, I do not agree that it's because of two of us. I say it's only because of their way of working is not right. But even if it is difference in style of working, the conflict is still because of two people, because conflict is here. My way of working could be perfect. Perfect, and the whole world agrees with me that it's perfect, let's say. But I am still responsible for the conflict because I am creating turbulence here in response to how you are working. Conflict is here. And that's why it says it takes two to tango. Now, if two people are dancing, both are responsible. Even if one corrects, the other will follow. Will that happen? If you're on stage, two people are, even if one is able to correct
the other
it,
follows.
The other will flow.
Yeah.
Right. So once I understand that the conflict is, both are responsible. So first acceptance, both are responsible for the conflict.
So why can't I correct?
I correct. And what do I need to correct?
Myself.
My response to them. Because the pain is here. And my pain, this is very important, my pain is my contribution to that conflict.
My pain is my contribution.
My pain is like conflicting energy between two souls. My way of working is perfect. Everything that I'm doing is perfect. So I think the conflict is because of you. My pain that I create by not being able to tolerate you, not being able to accept you, the pain that I create is my contribution to the conflict. So if I want to dissolve the conflict, what would I have to do?
Contribute.
Withdraw my pain. My pain that I'm creating, the two to tango that is there, so my part is the pain that I'm creating. Not my way of working. My way of working is right.
So I contribute by not giving pain, not sending the vibration of pain.
Exactly.
That is my contribution.
That's my contribution to resolving the conflict.
Yeah.
So if I can do that, things are solved.
That's what you said. Now, in nice example, then if one makes a mistake while dancing in tango, the other person just corrects it and the other party follows.
And it will just flow. And which means just change and correct the pain that I'm creating. Conflict will be resolved because out of the two, one has started dancing properly.
Even if I say the other person is slow, why is he slow?
Yeah.
That is pain.
Yeah, that's irritation. See, the conflict is not in the styles of working. Connection between two souls. You're at the speed of 20, someone is at the speed of 10. The conflict is not in the way of working. The conflict is the energy that is flowing between the two souls. So your way of working is perfect. 20 is the perfect speed to work at.
Okay.
And 10 is really slow. But the conflict is coming because of the thoughts that you are creating by not accepting the other person's way of working. So the energy blockage will be there. We'll still keep working. You know, we still keep living in the same family, same husband and wife, 50 years. But the conflict is because one, and therefore also the other, is not able to accept and tolerate each other and keeps on creating these thoughts, watching them. Why are they sitting like this? Why are they eating like this? Why are they behaving like this? Why are they talking like this? Why are they on the phone? Why are they watching TV? Why are they playing music? Small things. small things are getting entangled here.
Small things are many in a day.
Many,
24
many.
hours, the small things are the main things.
Many.
Because one happens once in a while.
Yeah.
Big things.
So let's dissolve our part of the conflict. And because it takes two, if one person drops it, the conflict is over.
I was the other day, sister, I was watching one of my relatives and I got tired the way she was handling the child. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't you walk, don't spoil that, don't throw this, don't eat that way, don't take the plate there, you know what to do. Oh, I said, my God, that poor child, and he is doing whatever he wants. He's not even listening to the mother. But every time continuously, I said, it's maddening.
Yeah, so I just have to check that.
That means I would be doing the same thing at home.
It could be with staff, it could be wife,
All the grown-up...
everyone. It could be just looking at strangers on the road. Why are they doing this? Why are they eating on the road? Why are they talking like this?
Why are they throwing the...
Why are they driving like this?
This becomes a habit.
This becomes a habit.
Sanskar.
So if one is about us and the other is about how the other people are behaving, normally if we want to resolve this energy exchange that's taking place, let's stop looking at how they are behaving. This is very important in healing relationships.
You're talking about which I had observed these things, about the customers and the family and the friends?
Everything. Let me just stop thinking of how they should be and just start focusing on how I should be.
So I should not react,
and
respond.
How I should think. It's very, very important because most of the conflict, the struggle, entanglement in relationships is, but they should be like this, they should talk like this, they should have done like this. Okay, they should have done, but they haven't done. What do you plan to do?
That's a nice point.
This is very important. Okay, agreed with you, they should have done, but they're not doing and they don't plan to do. What do you plan to do?
Correct myself, my contribution is not to give the pain.
This is it. And I simply understand this. When I understand law of energy, then I understand that the energy I send out is the energy I get back. And if the energy I'm getting today is not right, it's only a return of the energy that I had sent. So let me focus only and only and only on the energy that I'm sending. It can create miracles.
Fantastic.
If we just stop looking at what people are doing. It's like if you're on stage and it's a drama. Everyone else, if there are 4 other actors, whose role would you focus on?
My own.
Whose script would you focus on?
My dialogues.
And whose acting would you focus on?
My own.
Then just have to do that in life. Even if every other actor on the stage is going all what we think wrong. Right. Even if everyone's going wrong, everyone's acting badly, everyone's forgotten their lines. Think of the worst situation that's happening in the drama in your family. Even if everyone's gone all wrong, I, the actor, have to
If I speak my lines right, maybe I give the cue to the other person.
It will naturally happen. If I'm making all mistakes here, if I'm behaving wrongly, speaking wrongly, but if you're able to just maintain your calm, composure, not get irritated with me, send the right energy, it helps me to change my direction. So, but you don't bother about me. You just do it for yourself. This is self-realization. This is relationships. That if I, the soul, just focus on the energy that I'm creating, what everyone else will create will automatically flow. But if I am always looking at them, suppose you're the actor, concentrating on the other actors, how they should be speaking and how they should be acting, what will happen to your role?
It will flop.
That's all. So if this rule of the game is applicable on that stage with 5 actors, then it's applicable to this drama with all the actors in it. Focus on my script, my acting, and my style of working. That
is very nice. Thank you so much, sister. That is wonderful. Let's have a small meditation on these small things in life.
Sure.
which matter a lot.
Let's take a moment and sit back and watch the drama of our lives. I, the actor on the stage, with all my co-stars, my family, my colleagues and friends, the co-actors in my personal drama. As we play this drama of life, I understand that each one of us has our own unique role, unique style of acting, and a different script. I accept and appreciate that the beauty of this drama is each one of us is different. There are no rights and wrongs, just that we are different. And as I watch everyone around me playing their role, I understand we are different from each other. And I appreciate the way they play their role. At the same time, focus, attention, and concentration only on my role and my script. That is the only one thing which is in my control. That's the only one thing where I have a choice. I am the creator of my script, the director of my role. I, the pure, powerful, peaceful being. This is the personality of me, the actor. And as I speak every word and enact every scene, my personality flows into action. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
If you wish to discuss your problem or have a question to ask, or want to know your nearest Rajayoga Meditation Center, write to us at awakeningwithbks@gmail.com or call us on 099 99 744